back to the code. So first line, familiar. Actually, the first 3 packages, yeah, we've seen these in the first stage of PAs. And we are now importing a new package, net/http. So this is the function to check errors. So we know about this one already. Main function starts here. All right, so this is printing the line saying that the server is starting. Yeah, these lines also look familiar, right? So this is where the socket, the listening socket is started. Deferring of the listening socket. This is where the data socket is started, okay? So we could accept messages or send messages using this socket. This is deferring of the data socket, all right? Oh, reader. Okay, so this is a result of buff.io new reader. So we actually wrap around the data socket with the reader. So we could read strings. Nice. But instead of calling restring, what we're doing now is very special, right? We're saying http.rerequest. All right, so reader is right here, okay? So previously we call reader restring, okay? But now we do reader http.rerequest. So http.rerequest, there is an API defined in the net/http package. So this API actually works with the standard buff.io package that reads the text coming in from the reader, okay, it's a buff.io, and then what? Process it and store it into a request object. So request there is capital R, request data structure object. Okay, so REQ here is the variable storing the request object. Second value returned by HTTP rerequest is just the error message. Right, so now with the REQ here, what we can do is to do this. So REQ.method, so defining the request data structure there. Method is a variable inside the data structure. So by calling REQ.method, we refer to the comment, okay, in the HTTP request messages received. Another variable in the data structure is the host. Okay, so this is the server host. So request.host refers to the value of the host header line. But to refer to the value of the user agent header line, there is a special API, user agent. So that is a function call. So this function call is associated with the request object. So in the struct there, defining the request object, there's a function as well, user agent. Okay, and calling this function gives us the value of the user agent header line. And I know what you're thinking now. So provided the REQ variable, how do I access the path and the file name of the object to be downloaded so that I can find out the size of the object? Very good. That Poly show you how Poly explores the source code of net/http to find out how to access the method, how to access the user agent header lines value.